Services at the starport are constantly being updated. Remember to visit...
07 Commanders, it is me here, Alan, and I've decided to have a go at Commander Plater's Flight Assist Off Landing style challenge. Now, at the moment I'm on my Krait Phantom, which is all kitted out and engineered for exploration. It's the first ship where I've actually finished engineering everything. There's a little bit of work left to do on the power distributor, but it doesn't really actually affect anything. As I spend most of my time in Super Cruise on it anyway, and it's engine focused grade 4 right at the top of that. Haven't bothered grade 5ing yet. So I've just come back from a trip to the Seagull Nebula, which is a great experience. I thought I'd give this a quick go before heading out on a slightly longer exploration venture. So we're going to try it out, the Flight Assist Off Landing, in a ship which I've never even flown before. So I've not done Flight Assist Off, and I have never used the ship in question, which is, when I get to it, the Mamba. It's a lot further along than I thought it was. I forgot how many ships there are now. 37 different ships, all for sale here at Jameson Memorial. As you notice, I've got 2 elite rankings. I'm getting there with my combat slowly. I've been making a bit of a drive on that recently. I needed it to unlock Glory Jameson. So what we're going to do is we're going to purchase a Mamba. You can see it's sort of stock layout there, and the idea is to go with stock, no engineering, no upgrades. It's going to cost me 49 million. I've just made 22 million on the exploration data, and since I actually bought my Corvette the other week, I've made quite a lot in combat bonds and from massacre missions. So I think I made 37 million on a massacre mission the other day for not that many ships to kill. So I'm okay with that. I'm not going to go over a review of the ship, really. That's been done quite a lot by people like Plater and Yannick's. I am, however, going to make a quick comment on the fact that I think it looks amazing. It's so smooth and streamlined. I like the colours, even though it is basically the same colours as the FDL. I have an FDL. I've not really used it properly as yet. The reason being, I don't like the cockpit in it. For a combat ship, I like looking along where the guns are. With the FDL, you're set off slightly to the left, and it kind of puts off my aim a little bit. Even using targeted weapons kind of thing, it just bugs me a little bit. It just gets under my skin. So there's great potential for the FDL, obviously, and a lot of people love it. It's deservedly well loved. For me, it's just a preference kind of thing. The Mamba, though, enticed me a little bit with the fact that you are right down the middle. It's like sitting directly over it, and I like that. I'm also a bit obsessive compulsive when it comes to symmetry and everything. So that could be a reason why. Now, the rules of the Flight Assist Landing start with 5 kilometers out, Flight Assist off, rotational correction off, shields off. So we're going to do that, and I'm speeding already. Quick this thing was. I've never done Flight Assist Off. I've never flown a Mamba before. And you might say I should get some practice in, but practice is for people who rely on skill rather than just sheer luck. So let's give this a go. We'll get to 5k out. Just getting used to the threshold and the speed and everything. I like the engine noise especially. I really like the engine noises. We're nearly 5k out already. Just get there in a couple of seconds. I am sure I'm going to completely destroy this bloody ship when I do this. Right, we're a little over 5k out. I overshot that slightly. So I'll flip over, get back in line, and then inch forward to the mark. Then I will disable my shields, flight assist, and rotational correction, as that is the other rule. I seem to remember Plater saying it didn't really make any kind of difference turning the rotational correction off. I believe it's actually wiped out with flight assist being turned off anyway, and I actually reversed there. This is going to go so well. I'm cocking up everything to start off with. Hopefully this won't be a massive flamingo up. Right, so we go to modules, and we want to turn off our shield generator. Where is it? Oh, it's probably now the list to start off with. So deactivate that. Ship.
Rotational correction
off.
disabled.
Flight assist
Flight assist off.
This is going to be a disaster. Press docking.
Access granted. Clear to land at docking bay 4-1.
I've never done this before, so this is going to be interesting. And as you can see, I'm all over the bloody place because I'm not sure what the hell I'm doing. This is just going to leave a massive smoking pile of wreckage on the landing pad. I could put some more pips to engines, I suppose. I don't...
Heading is A-OK, Commander. You're all clear.
do not have any confidence. I'm probably going to hit somebody on my way in as well, just because I'm spinning all over the place a little bit. I'm also usually very impatient, and to a lot of people's frustration, I do fit in docking for quite a lot of my ships. Largely because, well, if they're an awkward size, and I have the space for it, then I'll put docking in. I've taken 1% damage so far already.
Attention. Maintain nominal separation distance within this area.
Am I getting warned for flying too close to somebody there? So we're actually over the pad at the moment. It's quite a close one in. Oh, God.
Taking damage.
Still, though, somehow I feel this is going better than a Yamex landing. Shots fired. From my 1F pulsar. Just used to the classical music here as well whenever I'm landing. I've got a docking computer in my Krait because largely if I've been flying that for a long distance I don't want to lose my data. It's not because I can't land it, I easily can with flight assist on. I mean I've had no problems with my Corvette. Occasionally if I deploy my landing gear a little bit prematurely I get wedged in the mail slot. This is not going well, is it? I've hit the light. Yeah, this is actually a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be tricky because I've never done flight system. I dread to think how much this is going to cost in repairs to the station. And I'm not the greatest at landing anyway, because I've developed no reliance on docking computers. Never actually used them. I have no idea what I'm doing, and I'm drifting side. That grabbed me there when I don't think I actually deserved it to. So that was an absolute disaster, and I'm probably never going to do that again. But I had to give it a go. Only 22,000 to repair everything. Let's have a look at how much the paintwork suffered. Not much actually, 10 credits worth. Ship integrity, which I don't understand how that's not counted under repair rule. Anyway, this has been an absolute disaster of an idea on my part. Let's put rotational correction and flight assist back on, shall we?
Flight assist on.
Yeah, let's put them back on. And I'll probably put my shields back on as well. Although those shields are going to get sold and upgraded in a moment. Yes, that's my disastrous attempt at FA off landing in a brand new ship to me, the Mamba. So 07 commanders, and please don't laugh at me too much. Subscribe to Plater and give it a go because that was quite fun, even though it was an absolute train wreck for me.